Good morning, everyone. Or maybe good afternoon. It's a nice Saturday afternoon. In the noon, it's pretty alright. I'm having a bit of I guess a personal thing to need to work a bit more on, just knocking out this tail some more. Things have been pretty okay. I just need to lock in and work on this stuff some more. Hopefully it's better. And yeah, right now I'm kind of just spending time just locking in, spending maybe 2 hours working on this. I ain't gonna do anything too long. Just work on it, get it done, and yeah, just have you along for the ride, huh? So, let's get to it. Yes, enjoy the music. It's a whole bunch of, silly arcade fighting game music. Isn't that exceptional? I'm not really paying too much attention at the moment. Just get things done. Groovy. All right. Okay. Okay. Kind of just fumbling around with a lot of this stuff. Seeing what fits, what doesn't fit, that kind of stuff. Alright. Blah. Okay. Yeah, just doing a whole lot of polishing, not really doing too much. Yeah, I kind of figured I owe, I guess, a better stream, because last night I was kind of just low energy. But now that I think about it, this stream's kind of low energy too. I'm trying not to fret too much about that. Yeah. Frame by frame, that should be fine enough. It's a polishing stream, I'd say. I think it just needs to just have work done, really. I think that's mostly just what the purpose of this specific stream is today, is just get this done. Or at least get progress done on this specifically. I should just turn off the mic because it's not really adding anything. I don't have much to really talk about because, I mean, it's the same shit from yesterday. And I'm just messing about with this. Just hide the torso and just get this down. Not particularly happy with a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. Sorry about that. Yeah, just answering some. Well, actually, you don't care. I don't think anyone's actually watching this, so who cares? I am in massive just lock-in mode. I should probably just shut the fuck up and draw. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's precisely what I'm gonna be doing. Because after this, I'm probably just gonna sit down, veg out, and watch Evo, I suppose. Or at least watch some games that I actually like. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Okay, let it go, let it go. Let it go. I think a lot of getting this working is just getting good at just letting go of stuff. Okay. All right. Just let that roll. Excuse me. Yeah, clear that out. Clear that out, clear that out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. I gotta figure this out as I go. And then I kind of just try and just beat my burnout. Nice. All right. Yeah, sometimes I gotta widen this as I go. And it'll kind of just phase in the back as you go. But sometimes you can't fret as much about the details because you kind of want to get in the big blocks of color more than the big notable details, really. So it's more about getting down the tones more than getting in every specific pixel, so to speak. Obviously, you try to do your best to stay consistent, but half of consistency is mostly just getting the right masses over getting the specific getting the specific things with that. Let's save. The one at least have it polished. Gonna take some more water as I can. Okay. I should close some apps just so I can be there. Crap. Alright. Get back to it. Get back on it. Probably should have kept this line. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Now tail back. No. All right. All right. I may have this there. Yeah. Trying to do this nice and easy. Yeah. Kind of working. Kind of working. All right. Just put that there. Add some more buff to that. All right. Put that there. All right. Mm. Okay. All right. Make it work. Make it work. Stretch. Okay. 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 Right. So far, so good. Yes. All right. Next. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right. Nice. Okay. Everything's working. So far, so good. Nearly got it. Nearly got it. Okay. I just burnt out. Get it done, get it done. Yes. All right. Okay, that's looking good enough. Now, gotta give this a bit of a bump. There we are. All right. Okay. 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 Back. Forward. I feel like I should just get rid of this front spot. Get rid of it all. Yeah, maybe that's just a smarter idea. Just make this overall just gone. Yeah, just make this Just a simple solid. Alright, can I outline this? Yes, I can. Good. Good. This will make my job much easier. Alright, I think I know how I'm gonna tackle such things. What's the effects? Outline. Good enough. Probably go all the way down and then erase. Left. Make that work. Oops. Okay. Okay. We'll figure that out soon. Okay. Things are getting slightly better. Right. Fuck. Ah, dang. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. Nearly got this. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. So far, so good. Let's see how the back's looking. No onion skin. Things are still kind of falling apart, but it's sort of working. I'm gonna rework the back tail. That's gonna work. Excuse me. But I'm gonna stand up, use the bathroom. I will be right back. All right, I return. Back to all my stuff. Saturday morning. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hey, Couch, it's been a while. How you doing? Yeah, my webcam was kind of been like in a bit of a trash heap, so I just mocked up this, I guess this self-portrait of myself. But yeah, learning how to make a PNG tuber was pretty straightforward. Yeah, it turned out pretty straightforward. There were some other PNG tubes that give me more accurate lip sync stuff, but I couldn't get that to work. So, I just managed to work it with this. But yeah, I've been pretty decent with getting a good PNG tuber working. I do want to make more, it's just I it takes a bit to actually get one working properly, and also deciding which software would actually work well with it. But yeah, you know, things have been pretty good. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a while since we've actually spoken. I've kind of vanished from Twitter, so that's probably why you haven't heard from me in a bit. Oh yeah, the mouse tracking is also pretty good. I have a cool little software that tracks my cursor and things like that, so yeah, it's pretty nice with that. Yeah, because the default software comes with the whole entire arm, and that's pretty nice. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do a whole entire arm. It'll just be a projection of my hand, and that's a nice little way to kind of just make it look kind of, I guess, immersive. So yeah, it's been pretty good figuring out that PNG tuber technology. I do need to put the software that I'm using in my like Twitch I guess software stuff list so anyone else can use it, because I got most of this stuff from itch.io, which is a lot of the PNG tuber stuff, and then everything else is you know, just me working on the stuff in Sprite and all that. Okay, so far so good. Oh. Okay, I was like wondering, why is this not working? Oh, I know what's up. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, beating work is gotta be a tough thing. I've been alright with social media myself. I've been trying not to fret so much about all the social media stuff. I've mostly bunkered down on Blue Sky, really, but I think once my game is, I suppose, finished, like actually done, actually released, I'm probably just going to check out of social media, just be a painter, not fret so much about posting all the time. Maybe I'll just stick with blogging on my website, because honestly I've been getting more interested in just doing more blogging in general, because I am sick of the social media rat race, honestly. So I totally hear you with being sick of that big old social media rat race. Okay. I was like, why is this not? Okay. I'm like wondering, why are these colors not working? Well, this is why. Yeah, exactly. You keep making art to post, and you're not really making art of, basically, I wouldn't say art of quality, but just art of, personally, I think art of meaning. Like sometimes I feel like whenever I'm posting art, I'm just cranking things out instead of making something that actually is saying something about anything at all. Yeah, that's kind of just been my personal, maybe crisis of faith, where I'm feeling like I'm making art, but it's not really saying much other than, hey, I made this cool, cute drawing of an animal with a sword, and that's about all I can really talk about it. Like I've been trying to do some more writing for my game, and of course, learning how to write means you're learning how to write in general. And the more you learn about just writing and storytelling, the more you feel like your own storytelling chops are just overall inadequate, because, well, of course, you're learning stuff that you never have considered. And it's kind of making you feel like everything you knew before is wrong. And So it's easy to feel like everything you're doing is not as good as it should be. Oh yeah, it was nice to expand backgrounds for a bit. It wasn't about the fun of making anymore. Oh yeah, exactly. So I've been pushing myself to step away from that as much as I can get away from it. And I'm saying this ironically as I'm basically streaming when I don't need to. I streamed last night because I skipped out on my regular schedule stream. But I wanted to stream again because I felt like I kind of just delivered a less good stream. Honestly, I think this stream is mostly a just work day stream where I just want to get this commission done. I'm currently working on a big dragon commission. And so far it's nearly, I'm mostly just in that polishing phase where I'm getting this work in here. So yeah, it'll get done soon. It's just a matter of polishing most of the pixel art here, but that's what this stream's for now. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I have a love-hate with watercolor now, but the fact that I have to take breaks and think about traditional art has been good. I can make pixel art again and again after burnout. Oh yeah, watercolor painting is great. I'd say after I took some time to go to local art galleries and things like that in my town, and it has got me in a bit of a fire to kind of learn how to paint in real life. So I ended up, diving into things like watercolor and gouache and stuff like that. And it was pretty nice for, I'd say, the first few months, and then I need to do some more pixel art stuff in my game. But yeah, I do want to do some more just general painting because that's been pretty nice overall. But of course, I gotta get stuff done with that. Go back to the legs, maybe. Side wings. Yeah. With that, because the leg's gonna be walking away with that, and I can just not pixel art that instead. Yeah, this is a little messy, but I'll just get back to that later. Okay, this just needs to be reworked some more. Yeah, there's a whole lot of polishing I gotta do. I'll make it work. I think the toughest thing about working on this is I've been doing this a little piecemeal. I think the one thing that I'm still struggling with when it comes to doing a lot of this pixel art specifically is that it's much more high fidelity than maybe it's needed. Because on the one hand, yes, this looks basically like a fighting game. But on the other hand, this has been taking me, I think, the past 3 weeks right now. It's probably going to take me another week if I'm calculating right. Plus, I got to get back to going to my day job, so that's going to be another bit of time that's going to be taken up by me. Or taken up by this. But, I'm in a decent spot when it comes to maybe workload, because I don't have outstanding indie dev projects at the moment, so most of it is personal projects. Like I'm currently trying to improve my digital painting stuff in general, and I'm painting old art that I made, or at least I made ink drawings, but I'm trying to improve my digital painting stuff by diving into my brush settings with Clip Studio Paint and figuring out how to just paint with this. And so far, so good. I've been pushing, getting better at just being patient with the mess phase of making a bigger digital illustration as opposed to, okay, you're not cranking them out in less than an hour. That means you failed. I'm trying to get out of that mentality. So, tackling that stuff, because it's like, okay, you can be patient for this animation thing because it turns out fine. Why can't you be patient for this illustration stuff? And a lot of that is because I'm constantly feeling content brain instead of art creation brain when I'm thinking about what I'm actually doing as much. And that's a trap that I'm slowly pushing myself to get away from. So yeah, it can be easy to get yourself constantly content brained in general, because you can just be constantly cranking out lower quality art, even though you're making art and posting all the time. And it has been turning out slightly better for me, at least on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, I've been I guess I've had a bit more traction with my stuff on Blue Sky, probably because I'm still kind of small in general. But I think the fact that I've made back more of my follower count in the 2 years I've been on Blue Sky than the 11 years I've been on Twitter just says a lot for me. So, I'm pretty happy with Blue Sky. I mean, I'm sure Blue Sky is going to be in shitified too, but, I am trying to just take my time to just not be as concerned with social media numbers, because honestly, I'd say at the end of the day, clout doesn't pay rent. Like, you gotta just constantly remember that. As much as you want to say that, okay, all this stuff is going to, lead to all the popularity and yada yada and all that stuff, but it's like, at the end of the day, having a high follower count's not going to mean not much if, they're not going to either pay for the things that you're making, whether it's a game that you're making or paying for the maybe like the short animation that you would make, animation pilots, art stuff that you commission and things like that. And having that high follower count's not really going to be much, so being obsessed with that's going to be overall pointless, because it's not truly going to make or break you as maybe a person, maybe. Oh yeah, it's hard to separate yourself from the likes and eyes. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff is stuff that I'm kind of going to therapy for, is kind of trying to beat my sense of inferiority when it comes to not being able to do literally everything you set your mind to. Like, I'm constantly thinking, oh, if I did this pixel art project, this will solve my problem, or oh, once I finish this will happen. And that's not exactly how that's gonna work. And my therapist has been just trying to convince me, hey, you are not your job, and no matter how much you fumble and fail, you're still going to be loved because you're you, that kind of thing. So I try not to fret so much about that. I think it kind of just leads to a whole alternate problem, which is, all right, without my art stuff, what am I as a person? So I'm feeling that sense of existential, maybe dread. Probably not dread, but kind of that existential feeling of maybe that existential feeling of maybe just general existential feeling, That's probably just what it really is. It's just that big core feeling that, what you're doing, will I know what I'm doing will matter in the longer run? And that's the fear that I want to beat, because you know, on paper it's an irrational fear. Like, you're not not your job. You're a person. But it's like, okay, you live in a society though, so I mean, if you're not your job in society, what the hell are you? So that's one of those things where I have to basically just figure out in general. But yeah, you know, trying my best to make as much time as I can getting a lot of these commission. Well, this is the only commission I've gotten so far, but I try to make it work because I have to go back to my day job next week. I've had a summer off my day job due to, you know, me working for a school district. So, you know, I was on school hours for a bit. And now next week I'm going back to school. It's back to school day. Which, nice pro tip. If you're looking for office supplies, this season, like the August to October season, is probably the best time to buy office supplies because they're on discount. You know, back to school stuff, you got paper for sale and all that stuff. Paper, notebooks, all that stuff. That's always good. Planners, things like that. And, you know, they're usually up for sale for cheap. So that's a nice little way of how you can save a bit of cash with just getting these little planners. It's a little silly, but usually I go out for those back to school sales if I need to either get a new composition notebook or I need to get some more printer paper or I'm looking for some like a new planner. I used to get new planners like every, you know, New Year, like after Christmas and things like that. But then I realized that it kind of just doesn't matter the next year because it's the same calendar no matter what. And honestly, you're going to change it eventually anyway. So why not do it when it's cheapish in general? That's not to say that like office supplies are expensive though, because it's like a notebook and all that other stuff ain't crazy expensive. But maybe I'm just saying that as I'm probably just saying that as like, I probably don't know really how expensive school supplies are because I have a job. Could be expensive for someone who, you know, probably has to go to the dollar store for a lot of their stuff, or someone who lives in a third world country. I can't be concerned with that, honestly. It's one of those just million things where it's like you can literally be concerned with every tiny little problem, or you can be concerned with your personal neck of the woods, because otherwise you just stress yourself out over that. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, trying to just get my stuff ready in general for just living life and trying to just do, you know, just do my best. That's everything at the end of the day, is just as long as you do your best, you can't go wrong. And that's one thing that I gotta keep in mind, is that even if you think that you're sucking, at least you're doing your best. Because otherwise, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world if you're not exceptional at literally everything you set your mind out. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be normal or unexceptional or not the peak of peak motherfuckers. That isn't to say that you shouldn't try, but it's not going to be the end of the world if you're not the absolute hyper super genius that you want to be. Okay, gonna do this. This is a little polishing thing. Yeah, yeah, that'll work. It's probably won't go nowhere, but Okay, this is looking pretty decent, actually. Yeah, I'm doing a whole bunch of like aliasing stuff just to see if I can. And I'm spending a lot of time kind of just fiddling around with this. Even though when I animate it, it's just gonna be a jumble, you know? But I have basically just gotten in the core block-ins of how this is going to look. So it's gonna look very smooth. Pretty happy with that. It's just the fin keeps vanishing. Let's see how many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 more fins I gotta make reappear, which is, I guess, 3 more frames. That should be good. Taking a water break. Let's get to it. Another sippy. Okay. So you need to be down here. Let me turn on this. Oh, okay. Excuse me. As burpy as I get, I still want to drink some more water. Because it turns out drinking more water leads to healthier skin. Imagine that. If you drink water, you'll be less unhealthy. You'll be less engoblinified. Yeah, who would have thought? No, I'm kind of in this weird spot where I'm trying to do some tiny bits of self-improvement. But I'm not really. Like I've been trying to do some more squats in the morning, and it's been okay. I just don't like doing them in general. Like always starting the morning with trying to just exercise is always just the toughest thing. When's it going to get to that point where you get used to it and you can't start your day without doing the exercises? I guess it's probably gonna be a bit, but it's one of those things where I'm still in the misery phase of self-improvement, where you have to be in that spot where you gotta watch what you eat more fruits, shit like that. And of course it freaking sucks to eat healthy because healthy stuff tastes so boring. You're so used to the processed sugars and that perceived high of either drinking a really nice cup of, I think psychologically, even though tea might be healthier, psychologically I just prefer coffee. Because it just, I like a warm cup of coffee in general. Like I prefer all of that as opposed to tea, where it just doesn't taste as, I guess it doesn't taste as results giving. I'm not sure how I can explain it, because it's like I like coffee more than I like tea, because you try drinking tea, it just doesn't feel like it's giving you the kick that you want from coffee. Or at least coffee's not giving me that sense of, I guess, lock-in concentration that tea or that coffee's giving me. Because whenever I drink coffee, if I have a good dose, I'm able to just lock in on stuff a little easier. I can concentrate easier. I can just sit down, work on a drawing for hours on end. And then when the coffee high goes away, I'm not as able to just focus I'd say by the afternoon, I'm not as able to focus on a lot of my stuff because most of my maybe ability is mostly in the morning. So I need to let you go. Yes, yes. I also feel like this background grid is still not as bright as I need for it to be. So I'm trying to set up my background grid to be like the magenta. Let me see here. Because initially it was the like a very silly magenta. It's like this. Like, you know how in a lot of sprite sheets you'll see basically... Actually, I'm liking this as like a little contrast to the magenta. Because this is a nice like way to just show where the grid is without completely diminishing that. Let me make this slightly lighter. Maybe like put your red. Or better yet, crank this. Okay, this actually can work. It's a little, obviously, it's a little eye-rapey, but I like having these colors because it'll help me distinguish the pixel art. Usually, when you see a lot of sprite rips, they'll come with this magenta color. And, you know, this magenta color is obviously not a natural color. So, you know, you're able to easily rip sprites from, you know, say Spriter's resource. And you're able to see, okay, where are the little gaps in your thing? Oh, gap over here. So I gotta remember to deal with that. Gap over here. Good. Gap, gap, gap. And, you know, having that magenta is pretty helpful. And I used to have it where I just had a background like this. I should probably take this color specifically, but now because I set up the grid thing, so it's just that, it's now more negligible. I still do this because if I'm ever rendering some whips and I want to just render a transparent image, I'll have this background here and ready. But now I'm realizing that I'm kind of improving my workflow just a bit by doing this. It's not much, but I guess it's working for me. It's just having a color that's like that, because doing gray, I guess it's still too neutral, especially if I'm doing a really dark color. And I'm sure I'm probably going to regret this when I am working at night. Okay. But yeah, this tail seems like it's doing fine, so we're gonna let you go here, get you there. Oh. Yeah. Another thing that's weird about my shortcut setup is I put my fill bucket on S, but I also have my frame scrubbing on D and F. And you'll probably notice me accidentally clicking the next frame when I want to be filling the tool. And that's mostly because I just like having most of my shortcut keys on my left-hand keyboard, because I have a left-hand keyboard in my next to my Cintiq tablet. And that's been how I've been able to just do shortcuts pretty quickly. So that's kind of just my own personal just workflow with that. So yeah, so far so good with that. A few friends of mine have been trying to convince me that doing some foot pedal stuff has also been pretty nice. But I think one thing that probably is pushing me away from doing the foot pedal thing is that I'm constantly shifting in my seats. I'm never really getting myself to stay in one place with my seats. Constantly shifting my foot or my feet in the seat, so I can't really remember to do the foot pedal stuff. even though a foot pedal would, in theory, give me more buttons to work with and give me more options in terms of keyboard stuff, I wouldn't have to put everything on keys and wouldn't need to rely on my hands too much. And also I could probably exercise my feet a bit more. Yeah, which I could stand to do. It's kind of weird because it's like, yeah, exercise is important, but it still sucks to do and it's boring. So dealing with the fact that exercise is extremely boring is probably just a big mental hurdle. Where it's kind of like, when do you get to the meditative aspects of exercise as opposed to I'm feeling bored? Like drawing these like little pixel things, maybe to a layman is really boring, but I kind of feel that it's meditative for me. Like I feel locked in. I don't have to ponder so much. I'm just polishing, working on the thing, and I don't need to worry about anything else but just getting the little progress of getting the little bits of progress, just knocking this out. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Control S. 2 more. Stretch. Okay. Polishing is nearly done. There's just so much that still needs to be tackled. But hey, enjoy the Tekken music. I've kind of just been fumbling around with old arcade music just as little music choices. I also realized that I completely missed out on Bandcamp, so all the artists I had in my wish list, they won't be able to get all the music for their discounts, which I've completely fumbled. But honestly, I think the next Bandcamp is... When's the next Bandcamp? Or Bandcamp Friday. Oh, what the... Oops. Alright. FX outline. Good. That'll work. Oh, yeah, this is a lot of polishing that I gotta tackle. Yes, okay. Okay. So far, so good. Yes. I think I've just been getting distracted. And, fuck it. Let's just put outlines, just all the frames, because I'm going to forget. because I'm absolutely going to forget all this. It's putting outlines on the frames. Okay. Add some more effects, outline, boom. And we'll clean up the outline as we go. Right now, we just need to get but getting the color shapes is more important than actually trying to get it consistent. That's one thing that I've kind of been trying to get myself to remember is, I think the tiny key to consistency when it comes to pixel animation is less getting those details accurate and more just getting the color placements accurate. Like the color placements, the tone placements. As long as you just have those like big block shapes, you can actually get away with a whole lot with that. So, and whatever like little shifting and boiling with a lot of the placements will kind of just add to that movement, so to speak. Though the tail looks a little jiggly though, but obviously thin gaps are going to, be there. But, overall it's still looking good. Armor looks good. Legs look good. Wings, torso. Let me get the torso here. Yeah, I'd say the other big job I'll need to tackle is the wings, and that's about it. Because everything else looks consistent enough. There's a few gaps, but I can probably walk that in maybe one more week. The really big job I gotta tackle are the wings, so it is what it is with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take a break as well, and I will come back, tackle this some more, get some more water, stand up, walk a bit, and I'll be right back. Bada bing, bada boom, I return. Oh yeah, let me get back to the music pause. Yeah. Yeah, let's play a new playlist actually. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some arranged Game Boy stuff. Why not? Why the heck not? Get some bigger music going. Yeah. Playlist is rolling, baby. Alright. I'm gonna do maybe another hour of this. And yeah, maybe I'll do another hour of work on the working on this tail, then move on to something different. I wonder how much money I have. I could probably I've been interested in trying out Blueprints. Blueprints has constantly been on my mind. That and UFO 50. I'm like, you know what? I should play that sooner or later. Blueprints has kind of just been in my mind. I'm interested in trying it out. It's kind of just been there. I'm like, yeah, I should try that out. Probably could do it though. Should I play Blueprints just to relax? Maybe. I don't own it yet, but I'm still thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, got that going. Get this tail just rocking with that. It should be good. Oh. Okay, so far so good. Nice. Get that rolling. Yeah, I was about to get a key gen or key recording software thing to kind of just show off which button keys I press. Of course, that also takes a shitload of work. I am not up to doing at the moment. Yes, it'd be like a fighting game style, like it shows my keyboard presses, so to speak. I think it's like also like I think a League of Legends thing where it'll show you which keys you're pressing to. It probably doesn't even matter that much. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is working. All right. I'm kind of like refining this. I'm refining the interest out of this too much. I gotta not dive too much. Okay, because it like jiggles. Yeah, look at how it jiggles. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm always coughing so much. It's usually on stream. If I'm ever not on stream, I'm not as coughy. And yet, I get on stream, I just end up coughing. Probably could be a, forget what that mental bias is where you're able to see coincidences more than there really are. I forget what it's called. It's... Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Good. Okay. Nearly got it. Okay. Yep. Got you working. Okay. Think I got it. That's how we looking. Okay. A little jiggly, but I feel like it just adds a bit more life to it. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. This is looking good. I'm feeling happy of what this is supposed to be. I'm making the stretchiest stretch to stretch. Okay, let's get the little gaps. Get them little gappies. Okay. 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 Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, tighten that up. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. This is working. This is working good. Let's tighten that tail down. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Good. That's good. That's good. This is all turn out good. Real nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Bit more. 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 Yeah, maybe I'll just let that go there. Okay. This is working. A little bit more. Okay. that there. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need to let this go. I am bad at just not letting shit go. Two more. I can do two more. Save. Take another drink. I can make that work. Okay. Good. All right. Nearly got you working. Nice and easy. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, okay. So it's like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting better. Okay. 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 Save. One more. All right. Okay. 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 So far, so good. All right. Nice and small. So far, so good. Okay. 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 All right, that's looking pretty good. So far, so good. All right, so far, so good. Making it work. Tail's looking better. Probably need to tighten up the scorpion tail a bit more. Let me get the wings out here. All right. So far, so good. All right. Managed to get that going. There's still some flaws, but now it's it's slowly coming together. Tail's tightened up. Oh, there's a bit of a yeah, this could be reworked here. Tail front. Okay. Okay. Everything else is going pretty good. I think the line here kind of flickers up, but it's kind of working. Could do a bit more with this undertail here. Get this here. But yeah, other than that, the next things to tackle are the wings. Alrighty. I'd say so far so good. Everything's just nearly ready to go with this. I think if I give it one more week, I will actually just be done with everything. I debate whether I want to continue or not. You know what? I'm gonna take a break, ponder this, and I'll be right back. Alright. Making a little change of scenery and just getting to tackling some of some painting stuff. Not gonna do anything too much, just like maybe like a tiny bit of like painting and get some small things done. Yeah, table will be here. May reduce the saturation just a bit. Get that yellower. So yeah, a lot of this is just me kind of just painting and seeing where things kind of just vanish away. Okay. Trying to do like a little blend type of thing where it kind of fades away in the background a bit. I also realized I hadn't at all decided on what Miss Sunnydown's actual look's supposed to look like. Let's see. Or in my recent roughs, Sunnydown bar. Good, good. Darn, I don't have her actual coloring. Yeah, let's color her yellow as like an opposite to Cole's red. Let's see. Okay. And we're kind of just painting in. I ain't gonna get too nuts about it. Let me see if I can't do like something like this. Go like that. More orange. We gotta do something like that. Yeah, a bit more orange to you. Okay, this should work as a shade thing. Yeah. You know what? I'm trying to re-look at what her outfit's supposed to look like, and I'm realizing that it's not as I need to actually re-look up what her billowy outfit's supposed to look like, because right now in my rest I just had the vague sketches, but you know, it's kind of like, okay, it's vaguely billowy. That's about it with this. Nothing truly detailed, so I'd probably at least have the legit clothing rest just on hand. So let's see. Okay. That was freaking Zelda. Alright. Do I have barmaid? Anything? Dress? Because that's basically just what her look is. Just vague barmaid. I'm not like taking a lot of like thought to the specific, I guess, Euro culture of it. I suppose not. I should at least look it up more. But it's kind of just vaguely in that, what's it, Dremel or whatever it is. Okay. Got she working. Alright, this is as much as I've gotten. It ain't much, it's just grab these dresses and kind of like figure out how that goes. Though I did find dresses with like way puffier sleeves than this though. I could probably find something though. I just need to give myself more time to like look at my refs. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of just getting into just ref hunting in general. Sorry about that. Kind of just looking at what I need to do. Whoa. Yeah, sorry about all that stuff. I'm kind of just reference hunting. That's kind of the nature of me just drawing right now. It's just a lot of it is just re-hunting for references because I'm unsure. Whenever you're unsure, reference hunt. That's basically just the gist of it all. Let's see. Okay, just figuring it out. Mostly looking at skirt stuff and figuring out, okay, how do these fold and how are they supposed to render, stuff like that. Shoop-a-doo-doo. I think I got this. Okay. I guess I'm just not going. I'm both looking through to find good references and reorganizing references that aren't working. Yeah. I think this is the closest I've gotten to the material that I seek. Something like this. Yeah, well, we're gonna do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Do it with nothing but the concept art brush, and everything else will just work. And I'll probably just do some stuff where I just get this out right here. Good enough. Just do stuff. Try to go off of the pre-made washes that I just put down. Because despite me thinking like, okay, this is going to work like an actual oil paint wash, the concept art brush that I've got isn't really as opaque as I'd want for it to be. It's not really showing the bottom of the wash as much as I'd like. It is what it is, though. Sort of doing a bit of a half and half thing. But hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Quote, better. So that should work in tiny ways. Yeah, work this. I think one thing that I think I'm going to praise myself on is the fact that I guess I'm getting more confidence at actually placing down colors and not fretting so hard about what's working, what's not working, all that stuff. That could probably just be me, kind of just getting things there. So if you're orange, probably more of a darker brownish orange and away. Okay. Put you a little higher. Push it more yellow because I'd say the light in general is supposed to be more of a yellowish light. Okay. And then darken you. Make it like slightly more indigo to indicate that you're getting cooler. So I think like the opposite of yellow would be a bluish. So the color temperature for this would be skewing towards blue overall. Yeah, get that more on this side. Flip that just a bit. Get that larger. I have to constantly keep myself looking at it broadly, because otherwise I'm gonna end up not thinking about it in terms of the entire piece. I'm gonna end up putting myself in a more just constantly thinking about the little details, opposed to thinking about it through the whole and not the entire piece. Also using really not good oil painting habits. Like I look up a lot of oil painting videos, and that's what's kind of building my personal confidence when it comes to doing more paintings in general, is just actually looking up oil painting videos, like draw mix paint, kind of seeing the actual process. And he's pretty decent with that, where he will also explain going from start to finish with all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty nice with that. All that stuff. If anything, I could probably put this on more of a reddish tint. Okay. All right. Okay. A little bit better. I like looking at the I'm looking at the actual look. There's actually more of a this actually has more of a full strap here, as opposed to me kind of like making it more like a tube top. I think that's probably because I guess I'm just being pervy about that. That's probably how that is. I'll debate whether or not to keep it or drop it. How much of a perv do I want to continue being with this? It may like do a nice higher shine here. It's a bit of a corset-y look. And then like fade away here. Like it gets a light closer to the bottom, but it's not directly at the light. Like the candle's up here, so I gotta like work with that, so to speak. You know what? We're just going to max this out, so even if I am working on it, it doesn't look like I'm just painting over this, so to speak. Nice. Okay. Alright. Wine. That's. Alright. I should look up like how glass refracts. That's kind of like, alright, go as light as possible and see if I can't get cooler. Yeah, see how I could make a good looking wine render. Go as light as possible with this. Take this, go that light. Push a slight cool glass look to this. Do this some more. And I'm completely bullshitting the color theory. I actually don't even know if this is exactly what I need to do in terms of, oh, what is the actual tones and how am I going to do the color mixes. I am literally painting on vibes. I am painting on existing knowledge of, okay, if a cool color is supposed to be cool and a warm color is supposed to be, warm. Obviously, if you want it cooler, you do it with a few more blues, or you'll tilt it to a blue bent, as opposed to, if you want it warm, you tilt it towards a red bent. And then there's other bits of bullshittery and stuff like that, where it's like, okay, as it's going through specific materials, will go do specific refractions, reflections, and shit like that. And it's like a lot of stuff that I'd have to think about, as opposed to all my just existing things, I guess, in life. So it is what it is with that, and I'm not good at actually getting this to look as decent as I'd like to, but I do my best. Alright. Do this. Crank you up. Get you bluer. And kind of just do as much as I can to push the white paint up. Yeah, do something there, because again, the light's coming from the right, so a majority of that light should be shining here. Yeah, or do it here. And that plate would probably be more of a ceramic-y. Or maybe more of a metallic tin. A lot of taverns would be more of a metallic tin. That could be a little pink dish. More of a tea thing. We kind of just constantly looking at this in terms of just deep detail. And it needs to just be white colored. Yeah. I'll just nudge you down. Make this look a bit more like the dishes there. And of course the line art is looking extremely fucky. But I think right now I'm going to teach myself to just let this line art go and not be completely finicky with every little line art thing that I do with this, because I think I used to be an asshole myself about the fact that my line art isn't as it isn't as absolutely perfect as I'd want it to be. Alright. Get that line, make it look more recognizable. Okay. Crank that a little lighter. Okay, that's a little too much. Kind of works. Kind of sort of works. Looks good. Looks kind of good. I could probably tighten up this to look like it's reflecting off the light. Yeah, no one's gonna notice, no one's gonna care. You know what? Let's like use a similar color scheme to this actually. Let's like work off of this and kind of just have this share some colors. Things are working. I'm kind of just ripping off my own look. Okay. Yeah, figuring out how the bottle shines. I probably should have dived a bit more with specific a little too dark. Yeah, like something. One thing that's I think I've kind of just been over worrying myself with painting is the blending stuff. And one thing that I guess all those oil painting videos I've been looking up is it's telling me not to worry crazy much about blending in that initial block in stuff aspect of creating the art. Because right now you're not fretting so much about the actual block-ins really, and more of the you are more worried about getting down the real blocking out and the plunking down the colors, making sure the tones are right. And you never have to worry about things like just knocking down the actual tones as opposed to thinking about how it's supposed to look, so to speak. So it's kind of just one of those things I gotta basically teach myself to not fret so much about. Use a lot of browns though. I think I gotta figure out how to make the browns not as yeah. Like have this be the forgetting that I can't turn this. It's not nothing that I can't turn this. Okay. I'll use this lower part to kind of just mark down where the tones of the bottles will be. Probably do need to sketch more stuff. Okay. Alright. Why am I up here? This needs to desaturate a bit more. Okay. The one thing that's pretty nice that I'm teaching myself to do is not and I'm kind of working off the colors to make them just double blend. By getting more confident with this coloring, it's inarguable. Yeah, you're not seeing my can, but I'm kind of just visibly shrugging, so to speak. I'll call this bar. B-A-R. What you want? Alright. Debating whether or not to work like dogs or try just establishing the light source. I think I'm gonna establish a light source a bit more because I'd say the light sources are overall more important. So, first things first, get like a little, get a decent brass looking lamp. Have a nice big flat look to this. Okay. Alright. Again, I've basically painted this like this. Okay. Alright, I could probably just get rid of that because you're actually the bottom juice here. Painting, 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 painting. As long as I don't fret so much about how my brushes look. This round brush is pretty good. I think one thing that's kind of thrown me is that the brush tilt isn't as accurate as I want it to be. Because brush tilt is one of those things with the specific Wacom tablet that is one thing that really puts a score against digital painting for me personally. Because brush tilting is not one-to-one for me. Like whenever I'm using a specific, when I'm using a legit paintbrush, it's not going to turn it razor thin like I could if I'm doing this with a Wacom tablet. Like even the Apple Pencil's not as correct with me personally, because it's I guess figuring out the settings is always just a hell world with that. So I'm always kind of like struggling to figure out how on earth to just get that working. So yeah, it is what it is with that. Okay. Now we'll have a nice color here. Glass color. Well, actually no, not glass. more of a flame color here, so tilt you oranger. Okay. Okay. I'm just figuring this out as I go. See if I can take advantage of probably just the actual reflections. It ain't perfect. Get you lighter and lighter. Obviously. Okay. Okay. All right. So then we have like a little high contrast flame. Like tilt this yellower. All right. There we go. Lighter and lighter. And we're supposed to get a little white in the center. I'd probably figure out how to add like something more of a glass-ish texture. Because I do need to figure out how I could render it glowing, so to speak. Okay. It's not perfect, but I'm making it work. But then again, I feel like this is not as ideal as I'd like for it to be. Call it close lantern. And I call a separate one far lantern. Alright. I'm actually going to desaturate you as I go. Because okay. I kind of just work with that as I go. Okay. May desaturate that. Yeah, because I want to keep the tone while, not completely torpedoing the saturation with this. Try to have something a little lighter. Okay, nice and easy with that. All right. Okay. All right. I like doing my best to kind of just have that looking decent. Nice. This is looking good. And for the sake of kind of like saying, okay, this is also a light source, I use the same saturation for that to just, have everyone just establish, yeah, these are legit light sources. Draw your eye to this light source, motherfucker. And of course, I probably need to get rid of most of these lines. Groovy. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, create adjustment layer. Alright, desaturates. Darken that just a wee bit. And then you go back to that just a bit more. Take it back to its initial saturation. Paint over that. Get nice and bright. Yeah, how about we use the same bright light as the actual as these actual like white lights to kind of just establish, hey, everything's just ore now. And a bit more orange. I mean, so far so good. Making it work. Things are happening. I'm actually painting. First, I'm actually painting. Hoo-ah. Maybe just a bit more on that bar. Crank you a little lighter. Put in more yellow. Or at least cooler. Or hotter. Yeah, but okay. A bit more to that. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. And I'll add extra background stuff behind it. Okay. So far, so good. I just need to figure out more of a way to kind of just, yeah, a bit more to it. Yeah, just make it more in there. Use the same paint. Yeah, that's looking okay. Right. honestly, the fact that I've gotten one side of this painting done is pretty decent. Again, I'm going to save as numero 50. Because, yeah, that's pretty rad. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take one more break. And I'm going to play a video game. Actual video game. I'm going to play Blueprints. Hopefully it'll be interesting. And, yeah. Playing Blueprints for the first ever time. So I will be right back. All right. We are playing a game of Blueprints for the first time. Probably should move the comments somewhere further away. You know what? Let's just dive into stream elements right now. Because that's actually just starting to drive me nuts. Is that the comments just don't fade away. So you know what? Let's just do this real fast, because that's just gonna get me for the next few bits here. And overlays. Which overlay am I fucking using? I don't freaking remember. So we're just going to do it. I have 5 fucking things. Text settings. Yeah, do I set it so it just fades out? Yeah, show messages permanently. Alright. I do 120 seconds. 120 is like 2 minutes. That's more than enough. And I'm gonna save you. In fact, I should probably just nudge you so you're on the other side. That way there's more to show. And my comments aren't completely overrunning everything. Alrighty. All my stuff's done, so let's actually play the video game, shall we? Of course, if you want to play Blueprints yourself, it's on Steam. I got for, I guess, full price. Alright. Yeah, I have been interested in playing this game, so let's try her out. Let's try her out. Alright. First time playing this game, so, you know, obviously, I'm probably gonna struggle with this. I also might need to step away in case I gotta deal with some family stuff, so it is what it is with that. Right. Wakanda brothers. Pretty fascinating. Fancy lad in a painting.
Of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Fancy pantsy.
Hereby revoke all wills and
Hopefully this is no voluming to obscuring everything.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones.
Ah, his name's Simon.
Niece, Mary Matthew. All of my rights, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Fancy.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Within a timely manner.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Do I have an actual time limit for this?
Witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
So this guy died like a year after I was born.
Sinclair.
Born in 92. Alright. First day in a mansion. A fancy pants mansion. Whoa. Alright. Lust? Yes, it is. Real nice, real nice. They're using trackball to find things, so it is what it is with that. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Every time you enter a room, you'll lose a step. When you no longer have any steps, you'll be too tired to continue searching in the matter and must call it a day. I see. Alright, so you can basically enter 50 rooms, so that's the limit. The time is currently, what's it, 7:05. I wonder if that's gonna matter. Ace. Let's see. Open only in the event of the time of death. You may not remember, I've found memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did those lost summer days. By the time you read this, it will assume you're already fully aware of my last wishes of all the details of my bequest. Do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could be further from my mind than when I chose you as my heir. Yeah, with that being said, there's a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will, should I bring your attention. No tools or items may be brought into this estate from the outside. Tools, items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations are proved intended for someone resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning, not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms today you'll find will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds provided me a home for the last half century, and I am uncertain which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandma used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my 11 wishes, best of luck, Sinclair. So, this is a true roguelike. Press tab to access the blueprint. So here I am at the entrance hall, the antechamber. From this room, meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting in the 9th rank may prove, however, to be an initial challenge, even to reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and the room 46. Alright. Alright, permanent. Alright. Alright, well. Let's see if we can just go exploring. Be the center. Here, let's see. We will draft a hallway. Real nice. That leads to 2 different spots. Pretty nice. Oh, what's this? Doors in the west wing are most likely to be locked. Okay. Alright. So if I'm going west, that means there's going to be more keys required, so let's see. Okay, good. I can just see how it's supposed to look. Storeroom, safe, spare room. Alright, that will give more things. What's in the spare room? Paint. Can I take the tape? No. Can I take anything? Not yet. I can just go into rooms. Let's see. Den, pantry. All right. Here I am in the den. Can I move this? No. Also, this is a completely different clock than what it was here. This is also a completely different clock. Same with this. So I guess this probably has this ain't important. Nothing's important here except this. We got a little gemstone. Pretty nice. Little bookshelves. But nothing important. So I guess this ain't a big pixel hunting game. Alright. So, I might be able to circle with this, so. Bedroom or parlor? Yeah, puzzle piece. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Storeroom. Okay. All right. Can I turn this? Oh, she looks important. Of course I can't. Oh, can I open him? No, I can't. I see like a little thing. I can't turn it. Which sucks. Can I open you? Trunk is locked. Here's the outside. No. Greetings from Reddington. Yeah, can't open this, can't open you. Alright. I assume this mansion isn't haunted, because I hear it's a pure puzzle game. Alright. Oh, that'd be a dead end if I went that way. So, fuck it. Closet. Let's make a closet. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, you earn an additional 1 in interest. Nice. And dice. Every dice. Alright. You even get a free reroll. That's good. Alright. Anything of interest here? No? Nothing? Alright. Let's go hunting. So I got 2 steps left. I can either go hallway or I could go to spare room. Let's see what I got. Corridor. Chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1. Corridor is always left unlocked. I could take a corridor, especially since there's nothing here. Chapel does go someplace. Yeah. So I do lose money. How much money do I got? Can I like go minus? Let's see. Whole ass chapel. We being religious out here, guys. Nothing to explore. Let's see. Nothing on the stairs. Alright. And nothing behind either. Alright, let's see. Lavatory, parlor, storeroom. Let's do another puzzle piece. Oh, so there's a puzzle here. Oh, I can't go to, damn it. Yeah, well. Take this, wind up key. It's a great honor to receive your invitation to dine at your estate at Oldman's this past Thursday. If I'm to be frank, I've been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit is starting to lose its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussion on mutual love of games and puzzles, and I mentioned to you rather singular parlor game that helped play me that played some years back involving three boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write this with the particulars of this game when I found the time. I've included with this letter all the details you need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. There will only be one box which has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Alright, so it's kind of a one truth, one false. Okay, so we gotta beat a logic puzzle with this. Alright, let's see. This box is the white box. That's a lie. This box is the black box. That's also a lie. The blue box contains the gems. So, this box is the black box, which is also a lie. Which means it would have to be the blue box then. Bada boom. Fantastic. Sucks that I can't go that way, but whatever. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. Guest bedroom, 10. Sucks that I don't get more. Let's see. Let's try the pantry. Let's see. Please pick up from some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest in store in the house. 50 steps should be more than enough. I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from that order and leave it in the pantry. So, I guess what? There's 5 apples in total, or what? All right. All right. Ooh, a drawing room. Nice. I'll pay gems. And here we have fancy drawings. Oh ho ho, everybody loves drawings. Real nice. Anything here? No. Big fancy painting. No fireplaces. Nothing. Yeah, again, I know a whole lot of fuck all about the actual requirements of this, so. Okay, drawing floor pans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor pans, which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will only allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, so you can redraw a new bit of floor pans if you're going to a new room. That's nice. Yeah, interesting aesthetic where it's like everything looks like paint strokes, so to speak. Yeah, let's see if we can't find a way to the antechamber. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so I can't even go that way. Let's see. Courtyard, corridor, storeroom. It's like this ain't a forge room thing, but let's do it. Here we are. Yeah, no shovel. Yeah, because I think I've seen some previous playthroughs of this, and this is basically a spot where you can use a shovel and like get stuff. All right. Go up, or I can go forward. Yeah, let's try and beeline to the antechamber just to see if we can. I don't have enough stuff. Oh, we could, no. Oh, I can't just leave? Crap. Damn. Alright. Oh, dang it. Nothing. Got it. Let's just take the extra 10 steps. Sinclair, just want to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. As many suspect, you retired to floor pan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Yeah, right, so math puzzle requires a thing. Oh, what's this? Ah, key card. Okay. Little pupper. We got a little basketball. Right. Right. Anything? No? Oh well. Guess I'll take the extra steps and go. Let's get to the courtyard. Alright. Storeroom and observatory. Each star each time you've drafted observatory. Yeah. Like, move you? No, I cannot. Alright, fix stars. This book contains a complete starbase list of constellations, the observed effect, and accompanying appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the day, any given day, different constellations of various sizes can be visible. None more than a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify the constellation. Press your buttons. Or star, 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, 3 steps. Diamonds minor, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors, more common today. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key. 1 key. Diamond is major, 5 gems. Drax is the dead end rooms are more common today. The sale, everything is 50% off today. Floralis, the bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, let's try to get that rolling, because think if I move you up. There we are. So now we can actually see what's out there. Can I jump? No. Can I sprint? Yep, I can. Nice. Nice. And now we can actually look. What's there? Gain 1 coin. Nothing. Alright. That's a shame. Alright. Let's get going. Locked. Alright. So I would need a key in order to actually get in. So I'd have to go back. Back to the drawing room, perhaps. Probably back to the drawing room. Did I miss anything? Not really. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's also locked. Well then. I need a key then. And I lose a coin. Alright, parlor, that's locked. Yeah, well. Spare room, hallway. Yeah. Guess we're going back to the hallway. Yeah, let's get back to this spot then. Yeah, kitchen, food for sale. And I'm out of gems, motherfucker. I don't have gems. We can redraw. Okay. 2 bedrooms or boudoir. Conference room. Whatever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Let's do it. The conference room. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several rooms currently in your state. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in this room instead. That's cool. So I guess if items you haven't found yet are, found, you'll get it. Let's see. Safe code 9083. You know what? Let's make a new blah. Blueprints clues. All right. And then when push comes to shove, I guess if I encounter a safe, that'll be that. Okay. What's happening? Meh. Alrighty. So I could do this. Yeah. Lavatory, dining room. That's likely to find items made in your house. Yeah, we're gonna do dining room. Fancy pants. Alright. Nothing new in the entrance hall. Let's see. What does the dining room do? Yeah, each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay. Guess we'll just worry about that much later. Let's see. Storeroom. Whenever you draft the bedroom, gain 5 steps. Nook. Storeroom. We're gonna do a nook. Everyone loves the book nook. Yeah, I can't play any tunes. And we got a key. Nice. Which means we can actually open one of the locked doors. Oh, nice. Journal noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or most fittingly, a journal will prove an invaluable tool you will not regret in your journey. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, nothing here, nothing here. Alright. So hopefully this will connect. Kitchen, food for sale. I don't have a gem, so West Wing Hall we go. Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Larry Clara Epstein, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of the morning. Blah, 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 blah. So what? It's all locked? Okay, these are room of your color of choice. Boudoir is always good. Alright. Sucks that I don't have anything more to kind of just show a storeroom. Yeah, well, let's do the boudoir. Christmas tree. There's a clue here. Alright, so the safe is in the boudoir. Shame that I can't turn things. But I guess this might be important. Alright. Safe code. No? Yeah, good. No? That didn't open it? So that's not the code to the safe? Nothing. Well. So that's not the safe code. That means that it's a different safe. Yeah. If I could zoom into that, I could probably see some kind of clue. There's probably a clue here that I don't know. Let's see. Corridor. Oh, combine inventory to make items. Real nice. Alright, can't do that. Can't swipe that. Nice. Got a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. Nice. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved through from thought. A message read is 10 lost among bold words spoken soft. Note is read, letter is not. Alright, so it'd probably be like print screen. Got it. What was my Steam print screen thing? What was a Steam print screen thing where I could like screen cap something? Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Let's see, message is read of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Alright, so message means something. Oh, the note is read. Maybe read is that. The letter is not blank. So R, maybe. The true box does not always contain the prize. Ah. Oh, that's fucky. Let's see. Anything I got. Coin purse plus key card. I don't want to lose a coin purse. Not just yet. Kitchen. Nursery. Damn, nothing. Sod it. Let's just get stuff. A little thing, a little horsey. Got gold key, fishing rod. That's interesting. And a gem. So I got 2 keys that I could use. So let's see, down to 36 steps. Alright, do I have any more items? No. Okay. And we're on our way to the conference room. That dining room, hallway, spare room. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's something in the bedroom. I think there's something in the spare room that I could swipe. What's in here? 3 keys. Nice. All right. So we are full up on keys. All right, I lose coins. All right, what's behind door numero uno? All right, we got a key. Let's see. Make a corridor, we can make food. Nothing here. Ooh, security. We got breaker box, all inventory items, all view inventory of all items currently in the house. Real nice. All right. Oh, an actual cutscene. That's kind of cool. It's a mystery. Hey, Joshy, how's it going? I'm playing Blueprints. And I am seeing what's up with this. Never played Blueprints before. It's I guess a mansion exploration game where you're building whole new rooms. So I've kind of just been playing this after a morning of, drawing some stuff. So thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Yeah, security cameras everywhere. Yeah, a lot of different security cameras. Huh. You're seeing yourself. Let's see. Blue memos true, red memos lies. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, sorry, prepping a meal for Tom. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just playing video games right now and kind of just seeing what's up with this. Lies. I can't flip through that. Okay. So that's actually kind of fascinating because I think, yeah, one of the safe codes got was a lie with that. Yeah, because I found a note for a safe code, and that's actually incorrect now. So that means I cannot. Oh, what can I do here? Welcome Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Following is these the list of items currently in the house have yet to be collected in the list. All right. So, nothing's new. Keycard system. Security doors can only be reached within the estate, can only be unlocked with the electronic keycard. Keycard is currently operational. Let's see. Says security level. Turns amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Should you expect to see 1 or 2 security codes with a low setting or 5 to 6 with a high setting? I do have the security card, so I will put that at a high setting. It's probably dumb. This mode determines the default setting of the security doors that will be set if power is lost during a blackout. Offline mode should be set to unlocked if staff are working the estate. And we'll keep it locked for now. Yeah, we'll keep things going. Let's see, terminal password. A9083. Nope. Okay, so there's no legit terminal password. But since I have the security card, I might be able to just enter some things no problem. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Effective first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As their attendance will no longer be registered at the morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out of your electronic computer terminals of the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock must used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions, concerns regarding this progress should be directed always to house manager, Miss Babbage. The terminal password, and it's scratched out. I can vaguely see an S. Can sort of see an H. Yeah. Can't really dive into that. Fail to clock in and out. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required to gain entry. That's a lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the state. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also more be likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. So the deeper you go, the higher security doors. Okay. Can I do any microwave or get some coffee? No. That sucks. Can't do this. Can't do that. Alright, how we looking here? Security, got 2 available doors. Alright. Anything here? And if anything, I can always just come back Ooh, laboratory's also here. Experimental house features. Should get, but I don't have any gems. I guess East Wing Hall, since I already opened it. That sucks that I made a new thing. But yeah, this has been pretty interesting exploring this game. East Wing Hall. Since this is a dead end, I might as well just open it. Alright, lavatory, gymnasium, where gym lose 2. Yeah, lavatory. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. Man, I don't have any gems and I can't reroll. I guess I make a bathroom. Got the little toilet. Little TP toilet. HSS. 10. A dog tag 10. That might be important. Anything in the bathroom? Nothing. Can't adjust that. Okay. Alright, there's nothing in here except maybe this and this. Nothing in the ceiling. Alright. Forward we go. Anything here? No. Forward we go. Alright, got a key. Oh. Dark room. Can't see floor pans in here. You're more likely to draw green rooms when drafting. Utility closet. I don't want to make another dead end. I could make a dark room. Let's see. Alright. Let's go to a different spot. I guess I use a key here too. 7 locked doors. Woof. Bunk room. 2 bedrooms. 7 locked doors though. Have 2 left. Ah, damn it. It doesn't lead up. Come on. Yes. Wine cellar. Damn. Breaker box or maze chamber. I guess maze chamber will go. Less likely to find items laying around in the house, because I lose that. Let's see. And again, I don't have anything better. Milla, Stinkico. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the day we had dreaded finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness informed that the death of our benefactor, employer master, Baron Monty Hawley, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff have an interest in attending service may contact Miss Babbage for details. And following instructions from the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Howdy is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month's paid leave and must vacate the premise by Friday, November 5th. Miss Savage. Oh well. Again with this dog tag. And I'm out. So let's see. A lot of walk-in closets. Kitchen. Alright. So this is another dead end. I need gems. Fuck. Okay. Alright, keycard entry scissor, vac indicators, dark room off. Turn off the dark room. VAC indicators, what's this mean? Danger. Toggling the breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor pan functionality, pre-cost DC power thing. Keycard entry system off or on. Yeah. So I don't have a gymnasium, but I do have a dark room. I can turn that off. And I'm not going to turn any of these on. But I did turn off the dark room. Alright, 17 steps left. Alright. So everything sucks. We're just going to go all the way back. Since I'm out of keys, let's go to the dark room. Action functions. Oh yeah, I can't use anything. Yeah, it's actually legit dark in here. Okay. I think the key card will work with this, so. Well, I don't know what's gonna be in here, so. Camp Coral. Oh, we got a little hamster. Oh. Yeah, what's this? Today is a good day because Simon's at camp and he is not as fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as fun as they told me about, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. Herbie is mean, really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw away my model airplane in the bush outside, and I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book and he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because he knows he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I finally get to return to him the book I found a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. I'm the MC. I'm the main character who I'm playing as is named Simon, and I crossed this off. So apparently, you have a brother, which is fascinating. Yeah. There we are. A little bunks. Yeah, bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Bedroom, dead end, dead end. "11 steps left." Got like a little game console here. That's it. Turtles of Vera. Huh. There's the whole thing, something, something, Camp Colonel. And of course, I've got some cash here. Gonna take that. Drafts of the blueprint. Oh, what's this? T. All right, something at that T location. Oh, I'm here. Well then. Which means this is sort of important. Too bad that there's nothing here that I could exploit. Alright. Nothing clickable, so we'll just I guess back to the dark room. Too bad I can't take this hamster with me. Alright. Alright, what's in this? Oh, it's locked. Well, crap. All the doors are locked and I have no place to go. No place, no keys. I got one gem. What's a place that I haven't been to yet? I got 1 star. I can't go back to security room and lower it. All right. All right. All right. Set that low. So I'm completely out of keys. I got 10 things. Pantry, chapel, parlor. Got the puzzle there. Den, bedroom, closets, entrance hall, hallway. I mean, the observatory is the only other place I haven't been to. That's locked. I can try the observatory, and if not, I just go deal with it. If I missed anything, I'll just scrap this and call it a day. If I can't enter, well. Might as well just call it a day, because there's no other place I can go. Yep. We're just gonna call it a day. Oh well. Gonna get to the antechamber. Well. East facing inn. East wing's favored. 6 bedrooms. Rank reach 8. Steps taken 64. Items found 4. Well. I got stopped. Yeah, you got a lot of bedrooms, so that's interesting. That's called East Wing Inn. Yeah, we're gonna save and quit. And this has been pretty alright. I mean, obviously it's not a game that I can just master real fast. But still, I mean, this is a pretty nice game. I'm liking how this is going. I'll probably play this a bit more off stream, but yeah, it's been pretty nice just playing this game and checking things out. Anywho, I think I'm just gonna wrap the stream for now. And yeah, I'll I'll probably be streaming another time, probably just sometime next week. I'll have regular work again, so that's gonna be something figuring out that schedule. Anyway, thanks Joshi for stopping by. Let's see. Evo's happening right now, so I might as well kind of just wonder if there's an actual game going on right now, because I'm probably just gonna watch Evo after this. And if you're interested in watching fun little fighting games, I recommend checking out Evo as well. Let's see. All right. Out Evo. Evo's playing Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, Fatal Fury. Street Fighter's pretty straightforward. But still, Mortal Kombat's down to 8K viewers. Sheesh. Yeah, well, we're going to Street Fighter. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I will see you all next time. Have a good night.